Welcome to the College Football Bros. I'm Michael Newman.
I'm Ryan Newman.
And I'm Trey Newman.
Well, it looked like Georgia Tech was getting very close to hiring Willie Fritz from Tulane. We were getting ready to record an episode about that. We were assuming that was going to happen any day, and then came out that Brent Key, the interim head coach, is actually being promoted to the permanent gig. So had to pivot there. But Trey, what do you think about hiring Brent Key?
First of all, I loved the video that how they announced it to the team. It was pretty cool. They had a team meeting and he came out. That was awesome. But I mean, good for Key. Georgia Tech alum, obviously passionate about the place. And most of the time, the interim guy, he doesn't have much of a chance since the team he's inheriting is usually pretty bad. But he clearly improved them. I don't know what he did. Maybe he got them to believe a little bit more. He led them to a 4-4 finish, including 2 ranked wins against Pitt and North Carolina on the road. He was even competitive with Georgia for a half and a little bit third quarter. And he's got some experience at Central Florida and Alabama previously. I mean, might be a stretch for that job, but you can't argue with how he kind of finished this year.
I mean, I'll give him that. He finished the year pretty solid for Georgia Tech. I mean, 4-4, not bad. But I'm not liking this hire. It to me, it's just they. I don't know if other people weren't interested at much, or if they just missed out on Fritz, or what happened. But I don't like it just going with the guy. Like, he was a part of the staff for the last few years when they were terrible. He was the offensive line coach, when like they had a stellar offensive line, run game coordinator. They couldn't run the ball. I'm not a fan. I don't see the huge upside here. Doesn't have head coaching experience. He's been a position coach most of his career. To me, this is just too big of a jump. It's an ACC school. I think they should aim their sights higher than him. I know he's an alum. I know he finished the year decent for them, but that's not enough for me. I think you need more than that, and I'd be disappointed if I was Georgia Tech.
Ryan, you kind of convinced me there. Everything you said, I was like, well, I can't really argue with anything you listed. I do think, yeah, if we're like grading hires or ranking hires, this probably wouldn't be high on my list relative to some of the other hires that have been made at different schools. But
right.
At the same time, I think it does make sense for the reasons Trey spoke about how the team responded when he took over. And just the fact that maybe this sort of continuity, maybe it prevents kind of a mass portal exodus, which has kind of been a problem the last few years for Georgia Tech. And the big thing is that they reportedly don't have a lot of money within the program right now to be thrown at coaches. I think maybe that's why they didn't get, maybe a Willie Fritz or whoever, any of those, like Jamie Chadwell. I thought that would have been kind of a perfect type hire, but I think they might just might have gone with Key because ultimately they're going to save some money on him, I would assume, and just
do the Matt Luke kind of strategy.
Yeah. Maybe he does end up being a bridge coach, though. The last guy we thought was a bridge coach was Josh Heupel, and that turned out so far. It's been more than quite a long bridge, but
worked for Ole Miss.
Yeah. So I think it could be like that. Or if you're a Georgia Tech fan, you're probably hoping more this is a Sam Pittman type hire where it's like, hey, he doesn't have the experience, but he's an alum. The players
6-6
him.
Arkansas.
Well, yeah, this
killing
year
killing it. No,
just kidding. All right. Anyway, but and also the thing is hopefully with some of maybe the money you saved on the salary for Brent Key, maybe you can get in a new offensive. I think they fired their offensive coordinator already on the day we're recording here. So if you can make an exciting hire at offensive coordinator, then okay, that starts to make you feel a little bit better. So yeah, overall, I kind of agree with you, Ryan. It's like it's not great, but I can at the same time I can see it.
I can see these. Like, I can pretty much talk to myself into any coaching hire that are out there. There are very, very few do you just look at it and be like, I see nothing. There's no way. There's at least some positives with him. I'm not denying that, but there's not enough.
Okay. All right. Well, let us know what you think in the comments about this hire. And if you're a Georgia Tech fan, definitely do that. Want to see what the diehards think. Be sure to subscribe if you like college football. Give the video a thumbs up. And we will see you next time.
You've been watching the College Football Bros. Be sure to subscribe here on YouTube and in your podcast app for college football content all year round. For bonus episodes and access to our Discord chat, join our Patreon at patreon.com/collegefootballbros. Thanks for watching.